I'm David Fleming from the Disciples Ignited YouTube channel, where we're focused on Jesus, advancing his kingdom, and preparing his disciples. Now we're studying the wilderness journey, how the Lord delivers the Israelites from their slavery in Egypt, takes them miraculously through the Red Sea, and then into the wilderness, where he is going to prepare them to take the promised land, which takes place many years later. But in Exodus chapter 15, which is part of this whole study, we find a song that Moses begins to sing right after he leads the Israelites through the Red Sea. It is a song of triumph and praise to the Lord for that which God has done. Now, one of my favorite verses in the entire Bible is found in that song. It's Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. Let me read it to you. The Lord is a warrior. The Lord is his name. And then going into verse 4, Pharaoh's chariots and his army he has hurled into the sea. Oh, I just love that. You know, when we think of the Lord miraculously taking the Israelites through the Red Sea and then in so doing destroying Pharaoh and his army, you know, when you think God is God, I mean, he could have just snapped his fingers or spoken a word and all of that would just have taken place miraculously. But instead we find that the Lord, he gets in there with Moses and the Israelites and he goes to war. I love this. It's kind of like he gets his hands dirty with us in the circumstances of life. He doesn't just speak the word from heaven and have it happen. He can do that. But I like the fact that Moses understands that the Lord is present with them. The Lord is a warrior, Moses declares. The Lord is his name. Well, that encourages me just to know that when I face difficult circumstances, when I face circumstances that look impossible to me, that the Lord isn't just afar off in heaven, but he's present with me. I love also what Deuteronomy tells us about how the Lord is near to us. He says, the Lord goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Well, that day, the Lord proved himself to Moses and the Israelites. He proved that he was a warrior, that he'd get his hands dirty and he would fight alongside the Israelites. He conquered the Egyptians. He conquered Pharaoh. And my friend, he will conquer all that which stands against you from fulfilling your destiny in Jesus. He'll overcome the powers of darkness. He'll even help you to overcome your own flesh. Why? Because the Lord's a warrior. The Lord is his name. Thank God he is here with us to fight on our behalf. I'll talk to you tomorrow.